The Prince of Discs. This particular prince will represent any of the earth signs. He is the angel of concentration and purposefulness. This energy is like a windmill. If you have learned how to harness the energy of the wind, which is the mind, and are finding a practical application for it, which is the earth, then you will have found the balanced expression of this card. This is a person who loves the patterns and structures of how things work. He has great energy in dealing with the mundane aspects of life. He is powerful and a leader in his field because of hard work and great follow-through. People respect him and listen to his advice. This type of man loves to understand the structure of anything: relationships, money, work, children, family, etc. He finds something that works, and then he is going to stick with it. It can make him somewhat inflexible, but reliable. He prefers the tried and the true pathways of life. He can be a traditional religious person, and his beliefs can be quite strong. The negative qualities of this card is that this card has sort of an unbending, rigid-minded person. It can also be a very dogmatic person. It takes this person a long time to become angry, but when he does, he is like a volcano going off. He becomes angry if you break his personal boundary in some way. That could simply be having a different opinion than his or wanting to change how something is done. This person likes to stick with a plan and doesn't handle change well. Changes have to be approached slowly and cautiously. He can slowly change with patience and diligence. He is intelligent and sometimes condescending to those around him. He has a tendency to pull others down as a way to build himself up. This card is a reminder to become more flexible in your outlooks on life. Nothing is set in stone. Change is the constant of the universe. Are you willing to change your viewpoint? Are you afraid to let go of your traditional viewpoint? Do you allow fear to control your behavior? Do you berate yourself for not doing things correctly? With this card, you might look at your history to see if there is someone in your family who has these traits. It is important with this card to do what you say and complete the tasks at hand. Remember to be flexible in getting to your goal. Reversed, this card means that anger is bubbling up inside. You think someone is doing something to make you look bad. Step back and re-examine the situation. They may not be doing it on purpose. Allow your anger to release in a fashion that is appropriate and doesn't hurt others. Be responsible for what you feel. Express it in a neutral way to others, and you will have a better outcome if you don't allow your temper to go off. Reversed, you need to let go of the past history that blocks you from allowing others into your more gentle side. In this particular generation, I find that this card will often represent the older generations. So this can be a person who's very traditionally religious, was raised that way, and they're very reluctant to let that belief system and pattern go. It can be the kind of person who says there is no such thing as reincarnation, or there is no such thing as evolution. It is that old method of thinking, the tried and the true, the type of person who will take anything that's in a book completely literally. And yet you like them because they're good people, they're kind people, and they're sincere. But they could get very, very stuck in any new ideas that might come through. This person also likes traditional money types of patterns. So they like to have the job for 40 years, get the 401k plan, and retire.